Hey, quick question before anything else. When was the last time you watched a movie or played a game and the audio honestly made you feel something, instead of just filling the room? That gap disappears the moment you live with the ULTIMEA Skywave X50. This is for the kind of person who's over flat dialogue, weak effects, and sound that feels boxed in. You want height, depth, presence, the kind of performance that makes scenes land instead of just play. You're someone who notices when audio actually matches the emotion on screen, not just accompanies it. Before you dive deeper, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Systems with real 5.1.4 Dolby Atmos performance and true wireless surrounds don't sit quietly once people hear how immersive they are in real spaces. You probably had that moment with your old setup where the sound just stopped keeping up, maybe voices felt buried, maybe explosions lacked impact, maybe every big scene felt flat. That's when the compromise stops being acceptable and you start wanting something that actually completes your experience. Once the ULTIMEA Skywave X50 becomes your centerpiece, that frustration evaporates instantly. Sound doesn't just play. It moves. Effects sweep around you. High channels deliver planes of sound you didn't know you were missing. Dialogue stays anchored without competition. That tension you carried with lesser gear just dissolves, and suddenly every moment feels intentional. You feel it during movie nights when atmospherics fill above you without effort. You feel it when gaming and movement cues actually come from around you instead of just ahead. You feel it when music plays and instruments spread with clarity instead of crowding together. Even everyday shows start sounding more complete because every channel has a purpose, not just presence. It's not about raw wattage. It's about spatial balance. How each channel talks to the room instead of shouting over each other. Once you experience that harmony, anything weaker starts to feel flat almost immediately. If you're even considering this, don't wait for random price swings or stock quirks. A system this capable in a wireless surround format gets noticed fast. You might wonder if wireless surrounds really make a difference. That doubt disappears the moment audio floods past the front and actually surrounds you. The way each speaker communicates feels intentional and natural, not scattered. The surprise benefit is how effortless it makes everything feel. Setup isn't a project. You're not wrestling cables or menus. You press play, and suddenly your space feels more finished without frustration. Dialogues stay crisp and focused, effects feel placed, not noisy. High cues actually lift scenes. Bass hits with presence, not boom. You stop adjusting volume constantly. It's not a tiny bar for background sound. It's not a basic stereo upgrade at some point. Endlessly comparing options just stalls you. You already know which system keeps coming back into your head. Choosing it is how you finally move past compromise and into real enjoyment. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you put off and regret every time your current audio feels flat. If you're ready for sound that finally feels alive in your space, check availability now and make the jump while it's still straightforward.